What's going on, disciples, and welcome to another stream. Said I'm very happy to be here with y'all. Had technical difficulties, apparently lost power while I was at work. Came home and everything needed to be updated. I swear it'd be like that on some days, right? You be trying to do things, and then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of the requirements come down. There's nothing really wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, maybe I should just start getting, just start getting ready earlier for the stream and not at the last minute, whether that be like the last half an hour, last 20 minutes. But either way, preparation is key, right? So, I'll accept that, and take that and, move forward, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, everything was off. Arcade was off, everything was off. But either way, we back. It's Monday, and of course, with that being said, a lot of craziness is going on in the world and stuff. Just be prayerful. Things are gonna get better when change comes. So, try to be optimistic about it. Nothing lasts forever. Not even bad times. So, hopefully, this too shall pass. And, we'll get to the root of all, and hopefully, like I said, the betterment of everybody. It's just really sad times we living in. Obviously, things are already difficult. Just trying to have the things that you need in life. Now, gas prices is going up, and fortunately, that affects a lot of people. And I don't think that, obvious. The powers that be don't worry about those type of things because it doesn't really affect them. I spent 21 years in the Army, and I joined for service to the country. Obviously, it was benefits there, right? There's always positive of, financial gain, but anybody that's ever served, they know that you're not gonna get rich, working in today's military. You're not gonna get rich. Is it a possibility that you can be said, hold up, I'm trying to see that. I think maybe you're talking on Twitch. So I'm like, what are they saying? I'm on the road right now, but once I park, me and the squad are rolling deep into your next stream. Add me on Discord. Hey, no problem. Definitely will do that. Definitely will do that. Appreciate you showing love, of course. How about you, 1947? Definitely. But be safe on the twos, man. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? I ride too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely be safe. Yeah, but we just hope, like I said, things improve, especially for the American people. Everybody doesn't have the same abilities that others do, you know, and of course, you know, often in most, you know, the disparaging classes is like it's not set up for everybody to find success, and I know they like to always say, "Oh, you just need to pull yourself up out of your bootstraps," and understand that, you know, some things are just circumstantial. You know, people that come from fluence already have like that fair advantage, and this is coming from a person. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm from there. You know, I know what it's like, and most people generally don't make it out of that situation. Whether, you know, you feel like, oh, okay, well, you know, you need to, you know, elevate yourself and rise to, I guess, rise past your circumstances. And yeah, it is possible. It is. I've seen it happen, but the amount of people that actually do it is not high. Most people succumb. Most people fail. Even people that rise above their circumstances, they still fail. You know what I'm saying? It's like failure is a part of life and stuff like that. You're gonna have setbacks. You're gonna have you're gonna have I guess you're gonna have hard times trying to be great. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the efforts of trying to be great, you know, I haven't always, you know, won. You know, I had a lot of a lot of adversity, a lot of hard times, and I just feel bad for the majority of folks because, like I said, it's already a situation where, you know, times are, you know, difficult, and they get even more difficult, especially for, you know, certain groups. You know, obviously the warfighter, you know, they're going to be having to deal with, you know, entering a new climate, a new battlefield, you know what I'm saying, with a capable force. You know, this ain't, you know, and it's not to, you know, say that, you know, people like myself who served on OEF, OIF, didn't pay their dues and didn't, you know, fight the good fight. You know, it's just a different enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's a different climate, and you know, you have people, you know, the families that support these service members, and they're gonna be going off, and, you know, things, you know, are gonna get ugly. You know, just like all combat scenarios, it's gonna get ugly. And I just, you know, want everybody to be prayerful, and of course, you know, be vigilant and be mindful that, you know, you never know what people are dealing with. As far as being mindful, the being vigilant is looking out for your well-being, your safeguarding yourself. You know what I'm saying? These are bad times, and like I said, with comes bad times, you know, comes uncertainty, comes different type of concerns, you know, because everybody's feeling it, you know what I'm saying? And some people get desperate and they'll do anything to get out of that situation. I mean, anything, you know, whether that means they're going to take it from you or they're going to, you know, do bad things to get those things that they desire. Because the need never stops. The need only increases, especially as desperation enters But yeah, that's just my thoughts for the day. It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? Monday, 16th of March. Yeah, we are halfway through March, and I swear, like this year is already on track. Before we know, it's gonna be summertime, and I don't know. I swear, like the older I get, it seems like the faster the years go by. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's not good at all. Especially if, like, now me personally, I don't really celebrate my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I don't really celebrate my birthday. I just look at it. Sometimes if you ask me, like, hey, how old am I and stuff like that, I'll look at what year it is, and then I'll tell you how old, and I'll tell you how old it is. It's really easy to do that when you're born at the beginning of that decade. So it's like really easy to be able to tell, because I'm like, I just, and it's not that I don't recognize like my birthday, because I know, like, it's my birthday. I normally take off for my birthday, so like I do recognize the fact that it's my birthday. But as far as celebrating and going to the fanfare, like, oh, this the big 40, the big 45, the whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just don't put too much effort into that in the celebration. It's like not saying it's a normal day, but obviously, like, I don't spend my whole day like, oh yeah, it's my birthday, because if you think about it, things only last a day anyway, and then from that, you move on all the way to next year and shit like that, and then you celebrate it again, and it's like, man. But yeah, and I'm not telling people or discouraging people to celebrate their birthday or to welcome their good moments. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I recognize it's the day I was born. You know what I'm saying? If you believe that, that's when your life starts, is when you come out the womb. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that way. But no, I love being alive, of course, and I love the things that life offers us too. I'm thankful for all of it. The joy. Thank you for the pain. Thank you for the wins, and I thank you for the losses, because I learned from those. But yeah, I just like I said, I hope that things get better before they get worse, and prayers for our U.S. troops, definitely. But enough depressing, talk. Everything's gonna be all right. We're gonna get into Resident Evil. This is the race for 100 and stuff, and I feel definitely like behind the power curve, because people are starting to platinum this game, and yeah, I know it was 2 weeks ago, but understand, like, the only time that I play this game is when I stream it. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't stream it, you know what I'm saying, I'm not playing it. I'm playing other games, but yeah, I got a lot to do, a lot to accomplish. I brought a couple things, but for the most part, definitely gotta buy all those, all of the what's the names, all the artwork, all the models. Yeah, all the character models. Let me the behind the scenes videos. You don't really need to see that. Grace's report. That's Grace's final report. Anybody that send me roll credits, you know, that's the last thing that she reported when she found that that umbrella. But these challenges right here, I've gotta sit there and complete. So I got 12 of them that I gotta complete. So the final puzzle, I'm trying to do the final puzzle. The final puzzle is crazy because obviously, and I would do it right now, but the thing about it is, you know, I could probably like going to do it, but I'm trying to do it on this playthrough, and the crazy thing about it is kind of like, and I don't even know if it matters, but so with the final puzzle, it's 3 major things that you have to do. You have to fill the pit up with 115 bodies, or what you believe to be 115 bodies. Either way, they put it into a time lapse of probably like 15 minutes, and I don't know if that time stops if you interact with the screen and stuff like that. So but that's the longest portion of it, you know, 15 minutes of actually dropping bodies into the pit. And then you had to you had to drain the water, and then let the trash compactor or the blender, you know what I'm saying, be responsible for 100% of the deaths of each zombie. So I don't know if those 2 zombies that I'm always in the match with, I don't know if because the trash compactor didn't get it, you know what I'm saying, it's not enough blood. But when you get down into the pooling area, that blood, you know, has to say that it's a ton of blood or a ton of blood. You know, it can't just say it's a lot of blood, because you're not going to get the you're not going to get the completion of that task. And it's a puzzle that goes that pretty much goes into your next playthrough. So it goes with the items into your actual box and everything like that. And I can show y'all, you know, how to, I guess we're gonna load a game. I believe that it was it was either 4 or 5, but I think it was 4. And 4 should take me back to the processing plant. And yeah, so you're supposed to sit here, right? And, you know, pretty much set a timer of, they say 15 minutes, but I don't know, man. I did it twice last night, trying to get the right message to say, but it didn't happen. So I'm gonna try again doing it on live right here with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm not gonna touch the controller, I'm not gonna touch the what's the name, because it didn't specify if you go to the pause screen or if you go to the menu screen, if it was gonna, if that resets the clock. So I'm just gonna go through, let it drain for 15 minutes. I will let it fill up, let all of the zombies fill up, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do my best to end the cycle with all of the zombies actually being put into the grinder. So I know when they give you that warning, you only got like a couple minutes to kill the zombies, and those last couple zombies, they will do everything in their power to try to fucking avoid that grinder like you already know. But it's supposed to be 115. I feel like I waited a long time yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like I sat there and I sat there and I let it wait more than 15 minutes. I didn't touch anything, put the controller down. I actually walked away. I walked away and I set my timer and yeah, I walked away. That's it. So the only thing I could think of from this perspective is that, and I mean, we don't have to necessarily sit there and watch that if y'all don't want to watch that. But maybe, then again, maybe I do. But you don't necessarily have to sit there. I don't think it's 15 minutes per se. I think it's basically, because it looks like they dropped in like 5 at a time. So if I was to sit there and say, okay, that's 4 right there. 4 right there, and 9. So 4 to 9, and that's dropping like every, because they should be in the same type of pattern, like 4, and then this should be 9 right here. No, that was 7 actually. Okay, so it's not the same pattern. That sucks. That really sucks. Hey, what's up, cuz? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I'm trying to do this challenge properly. I'm trying to do it, and you have to wait 15 minutes, feeding approximately 150 zombies into this pool, and you turn on, you close the pump off, and then you turn on the grinder, and it automatically comes on, right? Once it fills up, automatically comes on, and you have to let that grinder kill all the zombies. Like, you can shoot them in the leg, but you can't kill a zombie. So if you kill a zombie, you might as well start all over again, which is another 15 minutes. This is another 15 minutes. And yeah, that's it, you know. And the way that you know you successfully done this, and hopefully we can get it this time, because I did it twice yesterday, and in either time the message that I got was a lot of blood. It has to be a ton of blood, or depending on what language that you're speaking, or you got it on a torrent of blood. But it sucks really, because it's such a long process, such an arduous task that you have to do, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, you know, very time consuming. I really didn't want to do it on the stream, but I want y'all to see, in case if I do get it correct this time, the process of it, you know what I'm saying? So They let it fill up, approximately about 150 bodies. Then you gotta let the bodies, I don't know, it does something to the game, I guess, while sitting there watching 15 minutes for the zombies pulling in there. I wish there was like a trigger that initiated when you was actually completed, like, you know, something like a laugh or like, how do you know that you're doing this correctly? You know, so yeah, we're just letting bodies fill up the pool. Just letting it happen. We had about like 9 minutes and 16 seconds. So far, you know, about 5 minutes have passed by. So we got like another, well, actually 6 minutes, another 9 minutes to go of just bodies dropping into the pool. Which I wish it was like some type of ding indicator or something that the game would do. You know, so you can know exactly when you think 150 bodies have went in there. But I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna touch the controller. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit here, wait the 15 minutes. Then I'm going to probably put them on another 5 minutes, and that should be 20 minutes. If I don't get this time and shit like that, I don't know. Maybe something's broken, or maybe I did something out of order. But 2 of the items that you need, you don't even get until after you finish this part. So this is the first part, pretty much. This is the first part. Because you need 1 playthrough to get the item, right? To get the items that you need, right? And then you have to put those items into, you have to put them into, they can't be on your person. You got to put them inside of the actual storage. And then when you start the new game, you go to the storage and you should have the game, right? Not to mention all your other saves should have those items at that point, so you can kind of go back and forth in case you get it wrong. You know, you get infinite attempts to be able to, you know, go back through and get those items and stuff like that. Because like I said, all future playthroughs is going to have whatever items you were able to collect. But yeah. So I found one of those raccoons yesterday, and just like I said, I didn't want to really sit here and do this on a stream because of how long it takes to actually accomplish. So, you know, I wanted to sit there and be like, okay, well, you know, like, let me do some of these long tasks or some of these completionist tasks off the stream. But I also wanted to give y'all an idea of what it looks like to sit there and do this and not get the desired outcome. So we're at about 6 minutes left, 6 minutes down. And like I said, I don't know what I gotta do. I don't know if I had to kill every standing zombie in the what's name. So I don't know. I guess I gotta get active. You know what I'm saying? This is really not the easiest mode to be doing this on. They recommend that you do this on the easiest mode, just because of, I guess, how hard it is to just stay alive in that part. And yeah, I think I'm a good enough experienced Resident Evil gamer that I can sit there and play and should be able to accomplish the task on normal difficulty. That's what we plan on. We're essentially planning on the normal difficulty. You know what I'm saying? How the developers want you to actually play the game. That's what we're playing. We're playing on normal difficulty. No insane on sanity or hardcore. You know, it's just normal difficulty, and that's it. But there's only three. There's only three difficulties. There's casual, which is the easiest difficulty. The normal difficulty is what we're playing on, but we're playing on the classic though, so we can actually use ribbons to save. So we got that, and we also got the I think it's insanity or something like that, or I think that's the toughest difficulty in this year, and maybe unless they come up with a different one, a different level. But mostly everybody is 100% in this game, so it's not impossible. This is not impossible, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I platinum a lot of games, you know what I'm saying? I platinum a majority of the Resident Evil games. Some of them, I think, like, they just have a task that's just impossible. And it's not that I couldn't do it eventually and stuff like that. I think the amount of times that I play the game, like, I always do certain things. I always do a speed run. I always sit there and play it on all the difficulties and beat it. So eventually I'm going to play it on the insanity run. I'm going to do my insanity run and I'm going to play it. And, you know, basically compare the difference between, I know it's going to be harder, it's going to be a lot more challenging. And I'm going to do my speed run. So, like, those are three things that you have to do. Like, you have to beat it on classic, you have to beat it on the normal mode. Well, you can actually bypass one of those challenges by just beating it on playing classic the first time. You can knock out about like 3 of trophies just for that, because you beat the game, you beat it on classic, and you unlock the insanity mode. But I wanted to play it on the modern one first, so I did get, credit for beating the game, but yeah, I had to come back to play it on classic. So either way, we're back with that. Yeah, see, there's nothing that happens. Not like the water level goes up or anything like that, because none of that changed. The light in the back doesn't turn red, and then back to green when you reach the amount. Because we've been sitting here. We've been sitting here a good 15 minutes watching this, because we got on the timer, we got 1 minute and 40 seconds left. And there's nothing that indicates that, okay, yeah, we're done, or we reached the maximum or the allocated. And I don't even know if this is necessarily something to do, but they looked into the people that read the source code, and they data mined everything. They said that this is a key thing. I don't know why it's 15 minutes or 150 bodies put into it. Only thing that I can think of is that, and what I need to do is to kill every zombie that needs to go into this, not kill every zombie, but I need to push every zombie into the compactor. I just gotta do that. Because I think those 2 zombies being alive because they didn't get pushed in, that's the reason why I didn't get the message, a ton of blood. Because once you get that message, a ton of blood, that's how you know that, okay, I did that. I did what needed to be done in that part, thank God. So it's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and That's it. That's 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put it for another 5. And I know y'all probably like, what the hell, man? What the hell? What the helly? But I'm tired of doing this shit. You know, I'm tired of doing this. I want to get this challenge knocked out, because it's not like I can do it this game. I had to play throughout the rest of the game. I had to complete the game, and then start a new game because I had to do my speed run. So I can't even really do my speed run because it's crazy. So you gotta beat the game, right? And then I guess maybe I can reload I should be able to reload until a point where I have it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, once you beat the game, all of that content behind it that you save should reflect all the items being in your inventory. So it should. Don't quote me on it, but it should though. And then you'll have like different save points, and from there, you'll just go to that point, So yeah, but I know it's boring. I know it's definitely boring sitting here watching me fill the tank with bodies and stuff like that. But literally, like, I did this twice yesterday, so it took me an hour of playing time just to get the wrong message. So I don't know. If I don't get it this time, I'm gonna probably just because I can't continue. I can't continue. I'm not gonna let y'all sit here and watch me drain bodies into the tank for 15 to 20 minutes and stuff like that. I mean, even though I am talking, but that's boring. People want to see gameplay. So I hope that I really, really, really hope that if I did leave those 2 surviving zombies and they don't get pushed into the compactor, that doesn't affect it. I hope that it's just a time thing. I hope it's just a time thing. I hope it's really just a time thing. Like 150 bodies draining into, like, getting dumped into the tank. Once you drain the tank, then the compactor comes on, they grind it up, and hopefully there's enough blood. Hopefully there's enough blood to get a ton of blood to get that note that says a ton of blood has drained. If it doesn't, man, I don't know. We might have to fill the stream. We might have to finish the stream with Marvel Rivals because I'm gonna lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna crash out because y'all seen it. We've been sitting here. I ain't touched the controller. I ain't going to different menus, and we're at trying to think, like, what? It's been 4 minutes. We got like a minute and 6 seconds left. So that's a total of 20 minutes that we've been sitting here. Once this alarm goes off in 50 seconds. Total of 20 minutes. Just sitting, talking. Yeah. I'm gonna be pissed if that shit don't say a ton of blood once I get done. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Because, like, you have to do this every time. You have to do this every time.
He needs some milk.
Every time. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I like this because I'm just trying to be great, man. I'm just trying to get my platinum trophy. And I think this is going to probably be the most arduous task that I do in support of getting that platinum trophy. Because, you know, once you get infinite ammo, right? So that's the timer, right? Y'all, I'm sure y'all hear it, you know what I'm saying? That's the timer. So, we have been sitting here for 20 minutes. So, I'm gonna hit the crank. So hopefully this is it. Hopefully. And hopefully I don't die. Because like I said, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? You see all those bodies? It's gonna be more coming out of the conveyor belt, right?
Processing will now begin.
And then these come off the back. In the back, they'll start to stand up on you, right? So it was one. I got one left. That sucks. Hopefully. And I don't know where my health at, man. You know what I'm saying? Where's my health? But there was one left, so I don't know. Hopefully that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully that's enough. Yeah, I got everything from out of here. Yep, I just hope that's enough because, yeah, that shit sucks. You know, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have to do this again. I really don't. I know one thing though. I need some health. I know that. So we get this. Alright. Then we hop down. Then we take it over here. I know they're like, oh, you should save right here or whatever. But there's no point in me saving if I don't get the message, right? I can always save at another location, right? So she slips down. and then she's gonna drop into a huge pool of blood, right? It's fucking disgusting.
Oh my god, my mouth.
Fucking disgusting, you know. But that's where all of the blood drained for those bodies, right? So when I drop this crank, right, when it drains, it should say a ton of blood or a torrent of blood, right? Yes, finally, a ton of blood. A ton of blood. We did it. We did it. We finally got the right message. So yeah, we finally made it. You know, fuck, man. This shit sucked, man. So I don't know. I don't know if it had to do with the amount of killing, because we only had, that's the only time that I did it, and we had one zombie left that didn't get pushed into the what's-name, the compact. It's normally two. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe, because I never got that message before. I've never got a ton of blood. That's the first time. So just don't die. Get to a save point. Just don't die. Get to a save point. Just don't die. Okay, we got, well, actually we can craft some scraps. Okay, we can grab this scrap, and then we can I want to make a steroid or stabilizer. Hold on, what are we sitting at right now? So we got 2 steroids. And I'm going to get another one. I just gotta kill that zombie when he comes out. But so yeah, we'll do the steroid because I am kind of weak. Just even though I had that what's name, I'm still, you know, kind of weak. We're gonna get some more blood. Even though we was down there about the blood, we're gonna get some more blood. Let's see where blood is. It seems like that's the only place that blood is left. Well, they got some blood right here, and they got some blood right here that I can scoop up real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, the point is, don't fucking die. Don't die. Don't. I can't die. That's the point. I feel like I could save right here. I could save. Like, I could save right here. I don't really want to save right here, but I could save. I don't know, Chad. What y'all think? You think I should save right there just to be safe? Go ahead and save right there. Because, you know, I mean, I could, you know what I'm saying? I literally could save right here, and then I wouldn't have nothing to worry about, just in case if I did die, because I already got the message. Yeah, let's just be safe. Safer than sorry. Safer than sorry. You know, go ahead and save. Such a blessing. And it was like, I mean, I know, I believe in my capabilities. I know that I can make it past and I what's name, but I've never got that message before. And yeah, it's definitely a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had that message before, so it's definitely a big deal. So I guess we're gonna go right here. And this should overwrite the standard classic, you know. I don't wanna necessarily overwrite this one right here. But it doesn't matter if I don't, like I said, if I don't get the other part of the challenge, like, 'cause that's the most important thing. You gotta get the other part of the challenge. So yeah, I think I can save it right here, number 3. Cause these are all my classic ones right here. Classic save, and I got one right here that I overwrit. Another standard classic. So I think this one, Rescue Emily, we're gonna overwrite that one. Yeah, and that should be good. Alright. So I can grab this one and go through the darkness, which it is possible for her to grab me up right there. But if I grab this one right now and then come back through, I'm just going to do it the way I've been doing it. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it the way I've been doing it. And we'll just go from there. Oh, damn, I missed it. Fucking wasting rounds and shit. Wasting rounds, just wasting them. Now I gotta sit here and, like I said, and yeah, say I had poopy pants. Who had poopy pants? Oh, you talking about the zombie? Yeah, I know it looks like I'm taking blood from the zombie, but it's the blood that, in fact, the blood that's on the ground, you know. It does look like, you know, because of the area where he fell at, you know, like you put an injector into his butt, like, and suck it out the, yeah. So. But I'm just happy I got that message that I want. So I'm gonna have to use this injector on him because I wasted a round on a fucking nothing. Alright, y'all hear her coming, right? Yeah, not today, bitch. Not today. Not today. I figured out how to get around her. Because like I said, I practiced this like so many fucking times. I practiced it so many times, so like, hey, like I know how to get around her. I'm like, she's gonna fall down. I just gotta make sure and just clear it out the way. Alright, so I just gotta grab, I should have 2, yeah. I just gotta grab this one. She comes. She's coming. Hurry up. Now you gotta be careful when you come out here once you grab because everything's in a rush, right? So you could go the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You could go the wrong way. And if you go the wrong way, you're dead.
It's me! It's Grace! It's Grace! Calm down. Grace? Yeah. We gotta get out of here.
Alright.
Hold on tight. I'm scared. Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go. Come on. Come on. Just bang it down.
So that's just been my experience, right? You're just trying to make it through that part.
Oh, you hurt?
But at least we got the ton of blood, right? So the next step that I have to do, right? I have to go to the main bathroom. They say you can do any bathroom, right? But you gotta go to the main bathroom through the east wing.
What's going on?
Well, there's the epic part coming up, right? She won't give up, right? She just want that doll, right? So I'm surprised she like the way the Grace was crying, man. I thought she lost her leg. Like I thought she lost her leg. I think everybody did it, right? And I was sitting there like, that was crazy. I was like, because she's essentially done if she lost her leg. She's essentially done. She ain't gonna be able to make it. She ain't gonna be able to survive this. There's no way.
Grace? Grace? You okay? Yeah.
But the way that the director cut away from the area when
How about you?
you see the elevator falling, it's like, oh man, she lost her leg. I know she lost her leg.
Here,
But nah,
I
she
got
didn't.
this
She
in for
didn't
you.
lose her leg. So it's all good. She made it. Yeah. So after you finish this part, right, and this is all a part of the challenge, right? It's the final puzzle. So you see how much you gotta go through just to get the one part done, right? Where they give you the message to say a ton of blood was drained, right? So you pick up Emily,
Let's go.
and then you turn directly to your rear, 180 degrees to the rear, and you will see a severed hand, right? So you turn around, severed hand. Pick up the severed hand. That's one of the parts right there. That is a piece of the other girl, and her name is I want to say it's something like that. I don't know. I can't remember her name. But you put either way. You put both the items right into your inventory and stuff like that once you get a chance.
Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe here. Okay. Good. That's good.
Go ahead and slide that in. Well, we're not gonna leave just yet. Not just yet. I have to do something. I have to do one of the tasks that I need to do. So we're gonna go ahead and set Emily down. Now, my thing is, so you gotta go over to the bathroom, right? And in the first stall, you have to flush the toilet 8 times, as outlined in the report. There's a report back when you were in Brentwood. So investigation report. It's clearly like the 8 right there in the stall beside the zombie. Maybe y'all can see. So you gotta flush the toilet 8 times. The first stall. Even though we're not in Brentwood, it's a part of, I don't know, it's a part of the trial. Like, you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do it. Make sure nobody's sneaking up on me. All these lights on, so I had to tell you that nobody's there. So you go into the first stall. This is the first stall, and you want to flush the toilet 8 times. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8 times. I want to flush it one more time just to make sure. But they said 8 times, right? It's 8 times. Now I've heard that you can't flush any toilet, but yeah, it is a monster hand. It's the girl's hand. Yep, definitely a monster hand. Yeah, I don't know at what point she became like that, but apparently she went through some type of transformation, and then from there, obviously she began to, I guess, transform. You know what I'm saying? So, did I get everything out of here? I think I got everything out of here. Yeah, I definitely got everything out of here. Yeah, at some point she transformed, and which is indicated by that hole that was in the cell that her and Emily were being kept in. So subsequently, she I want to say escaped, but not 100% sure. Well, we definitely know that she escaped. So at some point she transformed and she escaped. And from that point on, yeah, that was it. Should we do a stabilizer? We should do a stabilizer, right? Yeah, we should do a stabilizer. Yeah. I have to get some more blood. I need to get some more blood. So what I'm a little confused about is we're supposed to analyze the hand. You know what I'm saying? So they say that you can analyze the hand on the next playthrough once you get it, but obviously if we analyze the hand right now, right? If we analyze the hand right now, we're gonna get the message, right? So it says let's play, and the code that GGC AAGAUAAC, like much more talented people have figured this whole code out. But I will tell you that I know the source of where you find all these codes. So a G is G, a C, a A, and like, oh, forget about the A, UG, and it all comes out to a code that you have to enter into the panel. So you analyze it, and I mean, you have it still in your inventory, but you analyze it, and that's supposed to trigger the start of the game. So the 8 flushes, the analytics, and then you have to go. And of course, once we get to that part, I definitely go ahead and share it with you, because it really ain't no point talking about it right now, because sadly enough, we don't have the last part. And the last part doesn't even come until we're about to leave this area. Believe it or not, we don't even get the last part until. So that's why you had to play another playthrough. Like, it promotes you playing another playthrough. So when you sit there and say, "Oh, well, I beat the game Resident Evil this many times" and shit like that, like, yeah, you have to. If you want 100% it, you have no choice. You have no choice, none whatsoever. You just gotta suck it up. So if we did everything right, then the last item that we need will be in the next part. When we take Emily and we get the hell up out of here. And like I said, if you did it correctly, it'll be there. The item will be there. And once you get the item, you have it. So we're gonna go ahead and store this hand into there. Same thing with the level bound book. You know, because we need our spaces, right? We need our spaces to be able to hold shit. So, okay, so go ahead and pick up Emily, and we're going to escape. Yeah, it is a big place. It's definitely a big place, cause but it would be Resident Evil. It wasn't a big place. And if you've been with me on my journey, you know that getting access to this place was crazy. It was fucking crazy.
Finally. We made it.
All right, we made it out of the asylum, right?
Emily? Are you alright?
Where's that coin at? I know I don't need it, but
I don't know.
I'm just gonna take it. Because I know it's out here. I know that coin was out here.
We need to keep moving, okay? Emily? Okay.
Get this plant. And head to the helicopter. Get up out of here.
Oh my god.
Hey! Stay right there!
It's okay. We're not infected.
So you're normal?
I think so.
So you know me?
Thank fuck. Those things still running around.
Who are you?
You don't need to worry about me.
I'm tired.
That's your kid?
What?
This? Old war wound. I can't run away even if I wanted to.
Can you find this?
Sure can. My bastard boss took the key. No. I could fly us all out of here. If you go get it for me. It's in there. I'd go myself, but I can't outrun those things, not with this leg.
Are you lying to me?
What? Have you seen the same shit I've seen? Look, lady, we're out of options here. How much longer do you think any of us can survive?
Can I go back to my room now? It's not safe.
Hey, we can help each other.
He said, can I go back to my room
I'll
now?
protect her. If you get the key, I'll keep her safe. I promise.
It's a deal. Come on. I got you. Ready? No. Come on. Gotta strap you in. Oh, I'm Grace, by the way. This is Emily.
Harry,
Thank you, Harry.
no problem.
I'll be right back.
Yep. So this is the part I was talking about. This is where you get the last piece of the puzzle. I need some different weapon. I don't be walking around with that big ass magnum and shit. Yeah, ain't nothing in here. Oh yeah, store this damn coin. The coin that I had to have, right? Had to have the coin. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so in here,
Just let it
two
be in
things
there.
that you'll find. This is one of them, and I would say it's DNA strain helicopters, I think. But yeah, take that. And there's a couple of items that you can interact with in here, but I don't think they necessarily serve a purpose, like the telescope right here. You know, you can interact with it, but and this right here is confusing, you know, because you can actually pick it up and look at it, flip around, turn it, and all that good stuff, like it does something, but to the most part, I don't think it does anything. Same thing with this globe. Same thing. You turn around, twist it, doesn't do anything. Doesn't indicate anything, doesn't show anything. I swear, like sometimes they just have things just around in the world that you can interact with, like this. But this actually gives a clue to the puzzle, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a puzzle part to the actual physical items that you have to do, to the physical challenges that you have to do. And if you sit there and you inspect the hourglass, right? You examine it, right? Flips it over, and the sand starts draining, right? And the same thing with that machine that I used to analyze it, it had writing on it, and it's just there. It's kind of like a formula. So they have a formula, right? And if you look closely right here, you can see that U is another part of the formula, right? So you supposed to put, hey, that formula from the machine, this formula from the hourglass, and then another formula from a report that you have. And that's how you get out the code, right? That's how you get the code for, you know, because we already have that all those documents already from the last playthrough. And that's how you figure out like what this recipe means, you know what I'm saying? So right there, light years away. It says so the closest star is 4.2 light years away. The C equals 4.2 and the LY is light years. So you take all of those, right, and you match it up and you come out with a code, you know what I'm saying, and you interact with it in the main professor's where you get, I think, the moon emblem from. I think it's the moon. It's either the moon or the sun, but he's the main doctor, right? And you enter this code in, and if you enter incorrectly, you'll hear a methodical laugh from the little kids that were in the orphanage, right? And then you completed the puzzle. But how you got to like that portion is because of these formulas right here. And like I said, you can find one on that machine where we use to analyze the hand. You can find another one on that hourglass, and then it's another formula right here about the light years away. Like the closest star is 4.2 light years away. Yeah. So the puzzle was so complicated that YouTubers and data miners had to fucking had to literally sit there and go into the source code and figure out what this was because they just couldn't figure it out. They couldn't figure it out, and the Resident Evil community was like, challenge accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if challenge accepted, we're gonna figure this out. Now, did they cheat? Because nobody actually figured it out. So did they cheat? Yeah, they looked it up. They cheated. You know what I'm saying? But looking at the complexity of this challenge, I don't think anybody would have figured it out unless if, you're like some type of Rhodes Scholar, you went to MIT or something like that. You're like, planes constant, you know what I'm saying? Like type of theories. What's plane constant? Like it's just crazy. Like, but either way, it's a very challenging thing to try to figure it out, especially on your own. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're not capable. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's capable, but I'm saying me. I probably wouldn't have figured it out in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually I would have gave up. You know what I'm saying? Eventually I'd have been like this. I can't figure out this puzzle. Or one day I might have had an epiphany and it came back years later. But at that point, like, you're like, fuck it, man, I beat the game. What else more can I do? You know what I'm saying? I beat the game. What else can I do? Like, well, you could 100% it. But I'm not going to sit there and say that I figured this out all by myself. Like I said, the Resident Evil community helped, a great deal. And I think that it helped out a lot of people because I don't think anybody was going to figure out this code because, like, everything was so methodic with how they incorporated the puzzles into like actual action that you had to perform and stuff like that. Like who figured out that you had to let the bodies drain for 15 minutes or 15 plus minutes and stuff like that? I want to do in 20, you know what I'm saying? But I think what it came down to is that there was only one zombie left. I don't even think you have to even run it for 20 minutes. I think maybe like 150 bodies. You can probably count them out while they're draining into the tank. So I don't know. But I know I got the message that I needed. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, we good. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go get these keys. You know what I'm saying? And this is the Grace Ashcroft blood analysis. And I don't know how they get to the C equals 4.2 light years at the bottom, but they said everything else matches. That's DNR analysis, SMP analysis, whatever these are, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not a hematologist. I don't sit there and, measure blood or like do anything with certain. I don't work in a lab department and shit like that. So I don't know if this is real stuff or just game stuff that's made up, but I do know that C is the closest star, and and the closest star is 4.2 light years away. I know that. I don't need it, but I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it. And we're gonna go ahead and get these keys. And we're gonna unlock this door. And we're gonna get into this access area. Right there.
Yes, Theon, that's correct. All tests have come back positive. I can confirm that she is indeed the one that we've been searching for. If all goes as planned, Elpis will soon be in our hands. Of course. First, I must initiate the protocol. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
Okay. So you're gonna go through this part right here, and once you make it towards the end, the item will be laying on the ground by the escape hatch. Well, by the escape door. There's nothing in here for you to take. Elevator's gone, so you gotta go back into the lab, grab this canister. But we should be good to get through this part. And see that? There's the item right there, the doll. So we got the doll. We just gotta escape. But that's the item that we needed right there, that Maria's doll. Get over to the side because there's a thing that'll slide down and hit you, and I can't take a hit. Yeah, I can't take no hit. You know what I'm saying? My power level is low. Like I said, we just gotta escape. Got the doll. Gotta put the doll inside of the what's name because we need that doll for the actually complete the challenge. So for the next playthrough, we're good to go. How many rounds do I have? I don't have. Like I can't die, so I'm gonna have to use this round. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like I said, I can't die. Even though they did like an auto save point, you know, yeah, there's a lot of blood.
You get it?
Yeah, I know, I got bit, but Grace gets bit all the time.
Grace, what's happening? It's okay.
Grace, Leon, they get bit all the time.
Honey?
You're not affected.
We're right next to you.
Come on, lady, I'm into the front.
That's okay, I'm alright.
Come on.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Get up here. Who's in the back door? Oh, shit! Hold tight, I'll take it out!
That's R.I.P. Hurry. I didn't know you for a little while, but salute. Alright, back to Leon's part.
Grace, what's she gonna do with this? Oh, gorgeous.
I'm trying to figure out how Emily got hurt in the back. Like, how did she get hurt? But maybe, I don't know.
My girl just can't stay out of trouble.
Rescue Grace.
Sherry, Grace is still here. Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
Is she okay?
No. I've got her covered.
y'all thinking? I'm just leaving the race hanging and shit. Oh, come on. I don't got a scope or nothing on this bitch. So I'm just basically sitting there, you know, raw dogging it with iron scopes. I'm doing bad. Oh, come on, man. Jesus Christ, man. Like, that shit that bad? I'm trying to sit there. That shit terrible.
Must be time for the evening service.
Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Dead. Hang in there, Grace.
I don't see nobody else. Okay, well, it's got one right there. Alright, she's in. So we get to go.
Alright.
Yeah, I shot that one already. Just making sure it ain't still there.
Excuse me.
There's a couple of items around here. I think it's like also ammo, but I think it's something back here too. Oh, I guess I was mistaken. There's nothing back there.
Stay with me.
Grace.
Leon!
Where is she?
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, look at me. We're gonna be okay. Yeah? Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant. It's our way out. Let's go.
Oh,
I just don't give up. Take her. Get her safe.
Said Leon is
Go.
John Wick.
Now!
The idea with this guy
He's busy.
is to make sure that you don't actually hit. Make sure you don't hit the pus bubbles on them, right? I'm out? Oh, wow. This dude being this hard. This is ridiculous, kind of. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Left shotgun shells outside. Yeah, that battle went on longer than it had to because the reason why you gotta avoid the pus bubbles is because they turn other zombies into bloaters, or you know those thick-head ones that become bullet sponges essentially. And as y'all can see, I dropped, or I lost a lot of ammo dealing with those, just three zombies.
There's gotta be a way to get to the surface.
Still weak. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
Like a blood pack around here or something? That was like a blood pack around here. Something like that.
Dead end. Can't let that thing murder. It's okay, Emily. Here. Rest here. Here you go. I need to keep you safe. Okay?
I don't know how she got hurt though, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did she get hurt? Yeah, let's go. 5 Requiem rounds. Put that doll in the safe. So we got one more round. We can put that ribbon in there. And we can make... Actually, we can't make anything. At least not yet. It's coming up. But not yet. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't need this either. We're gonna store that. I thought it was a blood pack around here or somewhere, man. Oh, there we go. What to say? I'm like, where the blood pack at? I need the blood pack. It's just such a waste. It was like 150 in the blood pack, but alright, let's do this. Be back in a little bit, Emily.
be a way to kill that thing.
My whole thing is like, I thought that's how you got down. I guess not. Okay. Maybe it's over there. I thought you got down the other way.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.
Okay. Hopefully, there's some damn energy down here. Something. I mean, I do have a what's the name? I do have some health, you know. I got a mid ejector, but did you see me? Oh, okay. I was about to say, did you see me? Like, I'm sitting in the dark. She coming over here? Yeah, over there.
Just die already.
Go the other way, bitch. Go the other way. It's gonna cut out on me. It's gonna cut out on me.
Where's those power units?
That fucking crafty bitch. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at?
Two to go.
What we got right here? We got some ammo. Going the wrong way.
Why is it so stiff?
don't know how the hell that round missed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes like no sense at all.
There's gotta be a way to get to the surface.
It's bullshit. Like, how did that Requiem round miss? And I'm sitting there aiming. It's like, all of a sudden now they got like, I guess it's a cinematic and well, it's a part of an animation, and it doesn't matter if I shoot or not, you know.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
But overall, it's bullshit. Go ahead and skip that. Y'all seen it already. Not really sure. Oh, well. It was 100, so I didn't lose anything. Alright, let's try this again. Go ahead and skip that.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Like I said, she was being a little sneaky squirrel, you know what I'm saying? Really crafty. That's the thing about it, she can smell Grace too. I don't know how Grace smells, but she can smell Grace. So you just gotta be careful when you approach her.
To the go.
We're just gonna go straight for. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight for, I guess, storage area. Oh, that's the elevator. we got here? There's some more ammo. This storage area. Storage area where? How many ammo is that?
Only one more.
Got another med ejector. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where this storage area is at. I'm trying to think. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
There's gotta be a way to get to the surface.
Bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts.
But either way, it's crap.
I'm so
BS.
sorry.
The reason I keep getting one shot is because I'm already low on health. I'm trying to make it through without taking any damage, but she ain't never crashed through those things before. In any of my playthroughs, she ain't never crashed through any of those things before. Now all of a sudden she crashed through.
Can't let that thing murder.
I should have just held on to the magnum and stuff like that, so, you know, it's pretty much my fault, you know. But, incidentally, shouldn't even... I thought I had time to get off one of those, what's the name? Because I thought I would. I thought I would have time to get off one of those cocktails, those Molotov cocktails. I thought I had a chance to, but I guess not. I guess not even try it. Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all. Skip that. Cause there's no way. It's like all of a sudden they crashing. She's crashing through shit. Like how did she know where I'm at? It's dark. There's no way.
Insufficient power.
There's no way.
Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance. Oh. Wait a minute, stop. Give me a break.
Like, fuck her, man. Fuck this bitch.
Two to go.
Not fucking around with her this time. Her fucking sneaky tricks and shit. Crashing through shit. She normally just go around. But now she crashing through shit. Damn. Fucking annoying, man. I'm tired of this bitch. All these playthroughs, I'm tired of this. What else we got? Oh, so I'm in the storage area. So there's something over here. There's... Yes, probably something over there. Magnum rounds or something. Yeah, this right here. That's it. Alright, where's she at? This one is in the back, so... Can't avoid that one.
Power has been successfully restored.
I should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
Yeah, something else down here. Elevator. Go back to the elevator. Got some for her ass when she come up here. There we go. Yeah.
Contain.
Oh, come on. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, man. There's no way, man. That's bullshit. Maybe I threw it too
There's gotta
early.
be a way to get to the surface.
Yeah, maybe I threw it too early. I don't know. Yeah, I threw it too early. Why? Why did it? What's that? That is bullshit. That is straight up bullshit. It's like it's a cocktail. I guess you gotta hit it directly with it, I guess. But the fire was on the ground. I don't know. Anyway, it is on me.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
Well, it was on me. On me. But it is bullshit though. She should have been on fire. She really should have been. She should have been on fire. But I don't know. Maybe I threw it too early. Yes, though. Straight up.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance. Why is it so stiff? Just die already.
Say, just make sure that we time this
Here we go.
correctly this time.
Fuck!
Power has been successfully restored.
I should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
Like I said, make sure we time this correctly. This time.
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way. Come on! Open!
I was trying to save my Requiem rounds, but I guess they ain't do nothing.
Finally!
Okay.
Emily, it's me. Emily? Wake up! Come on! Emily!
I'm just trying to figure out when did she get hurt? Or when did she get hurt? That's what I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Emily.
Yeah, that's what don't make sense to me.
Wake up, Emily! Come on! Come on! Emily! 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 It's me, I'm right here! You're okay? You're okay?
That's one thing I don't understand about this ending either. You know what I'm saying? Like how?
No, that's Emily!
sorry.
Grace tripping on this one. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Grace tripping.
I wanted to save her!
You don't understand. It's
No, I never would have escaped without her! This is not my fault! Again!
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we're still alive. We have to keep going.
Like that thing would have killed Grace. Well, fine, bitch. I want my gun back anyway. Like she tripping. I just hope I get my ammo back. You know what I'm saying? Get my Requiem back with all 5 rounds in it. You know what I'm saying? If she got one in her damn possession and she doesn't have the Requiem. Like all of it should be transferred back to Leon. It should be. Since she gave the gun back, it should be transferred back. I know they ain't gonna be like, damn, start for 1 round and it's gonna be fucking crazy, even though it was 5 in the chamber when she handed it to me. Oh, straight up.
This is within reach, Grace. I'd like you to come with me.
Come with you.
You feel lost, but you're not. You're exactly where you need to be.
And Grace is like a fucking idiot for going with them and shit like that. I'm like, I don't understand fucking Grace, man. Like, she literally fucking went with the enemy and shit like that.
I've been waiting for you, Grace.
Who are you?
Raccoon City. You're the reason for its destruction, but you're also the key to building a brave new world. You're the final piece. Let us show you your true purpose.
What I like to say about progress. Yeah, it's a good enough spot to stop at for the night, so yeah, well, we'll go ahead and save the progress. I'm gonna let this rock. I'm gonna let this play through. Many people probably already saw it, but you know. The question is Sherry Leon's wife? Now,
Hey, checking in.
Sherry and Leon, they met each other.
Did you find anything else?
I want to say when Leon was 21 and Sherry should have been 14 or 15. She's been 14 or 15, right?
I requested one.
And I was told to shut down the investigation.
But she might have been 12. You know what I'm saying? So anywhere between 12 and
Orders
14
from on
Sherry
high.
was. So,
Look, we don't need you
I want to say
do
it's
this.
about
Just
10 years
go.
that separates Sherry and
We're in
Leon.
this together.
Between 10 and 9 years,
I've always been good at
estimated,
working
right?
in the shadows.
10 to 9 years, which isn't uncommon.
Just don't do anything too risky, yeah?
It's not uncommon for the
Me?
man to be slightly older than the woman. Which would put Sherry at around like 40, between 39 and 40 years old.
I'm gonna find Grace.
And that would put Leon approximately between 49 and 50 years old. I want to say his age is confirmed in this game as being either 49 or 50 years old. But if you've seen the ending, then you know that at the end, you know what you know, right? I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but clearly, Sherry has a ring on her pinky finger, and the only reason she's not wearing her ring finger, which is her left hand, she wears a glove on that left hand, is because the virus has actually spread into that hand,
Alright.
therefore making it impossible for her to rock her
I think I found clues to where they might
ring
be.
on her finger, on
Several
her proper
coordinates
ring
on their
finger.
description.
Got it, thanks.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
It is just subtle things that they say. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, well, we got 4 rounds, right? Maybe I didn't reload. Yeah, I didn't reload after I shot, so yeah, it's 4 rounds. And by the time, between all the cinematics and stuff like that, I guess I could have reloaded at one point, I could have, but I didn't. So either way, but whether you believe it or you don't believe it, there is a possibility that Leon is married, but who is he married to? It's a lot of candidates, Leon is the man, you know what I'm saying? Been in Resident Evil for a long time, so I'm sure we'll find out in the DLC. You still have Ada Wong. They have really high chemistry. And a lot of people are suspecting that the wife may be Ada. But then you have Sherry Birkin, who was a long-term contact, but I don't know if the age discrepancy between the two would qualify as a possible relationship. But I mean, over the period of time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, once you got 2 considered adults, it doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not uncommon in the Western world or Eastern world, it doesn't matter. It's not uncommon for men to be slightly or older than the women that they do tend to date, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Leonardo DiCaprio. No matter how old he gets, his girlfriend's always 25. So, with that being said, thanks for everybody coming to the stream. You know what I'm saying? We had a good one. We want to do it again here on Wednesday, 7:30. Hopefully we'll won't have no issues and we'll be able to start on time and be able to go through everything without any crazy things going down. But then we're gonna finish that up on Wednesday. Saturday I'm going to be traveling, so I won't be back until later that evening. So I don't know if we'll do a stream on Sunday. We probably will, probably do a stream on Sunday, to kind of make up so that we can still get our, 3 streams in a week and stuff like that. But, I don't know. I may go live tomorrow and then stream back to back, just so we can get through this the rest of the game, because we don't have that much left. You know what I'm saying? We got like three major parts, and then we get to the end game and stuff like that. We should get through it relatively fast. Most of the things I already received, and if I just gotta make sure I pick up those 2 raccoons, and then that'll complete that challenge and stuff like that. So we're getting close. We're getting close to 100%. You know what I'm saying? After we complete this game right here, you know, get those 2 raccoons. That's gonna be like 3 trophies right there. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll start the speed run, and then the only thing we have left after that is to beat it on hardcore mode, or the hardest mode that they got. Other than that, that's all that's left for the Requiem. Like I said, is hoping to close this out this month and be at 100%. You know, only time I play this game is really when I'm streaming it to y'all, but I'll probably play a little bit and progress the story a little bit more, and then get back on the stream Wednesday, and we should be towards the end game. But as always, if you're into the things I'm into, then we have something common, and I want to talk to you about it. But I appreciate y'all. You know, have a good night, and see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Be my nation.